Stick checks and one more from McHugh. A backhanded pass is right onto the stick of Dickinson, and then McHugh down the far wall spins a pass in front. O'Reilly back in front, they score! 28 seconds into game 4. Passing play ends up with... Well, all the attention on the London blue line was going to be paid to the return of Jackson Edward. Sam Dickinson says, hey, don't forget about me. Second goal of the postseason. You want to talk about puck movement into the offensive end? They win a loose puck in the... It's in the back of the Saginaw net.
Mesmerizing play there.
Sapovalov stumbles, and then it's Zayne Parekh, this year's Max Kaminsky Trophy winner, the OHL's Defenseman of the Year. Throws that one off a skate, picked up by Sim. Into the near side corner of the Spirit end, where Parekh braces against Nickel. PJ Forgione bumped by Haltonen. He wins the puck battle, tries to jam it in front. The skate of Ethan Hay is there, and Kay looks to get things moving the other direction. Floats it off the wall with speed. Christopoulos bumped by Henry Brustevich. Dickinson there again. He's hit by Caleb Mangoni. Christopoulos on the loose puck, centering feed. Top of the zone, Parekh takes a shot, and it rang off the goal post. Fans thought it was in. Haltonen on the counter attack. 3-on-2 for the Knights as they hit the line. Sim bumped by Parekh. Haltonen back down below Nolan Lalonde's net. Nickel to the right point, Oliver Bond. Over to Dickinson. Shot intentionally wide. Bounces off the end wall, picked up by... For what feels like the opening face-off. London Knights leading 2-0 here in Saginaw. They jam this back in. Nolan Lalonde plays it up the near wall. O'Reilly sends it to the net. And a save by Lalonde, and a little pop. Broken stick for Cowan off the draw. Counter-attack for the Spirit. 3-on-2, Beck far side. Hey, Watson shoots, save by Simpson. Rebound following on is Parekh. Gonna try to chase down his man. Cowan's got a new stick, and he's up ice. Cowan far side, shot ricochets wide off the end wall, almost spilled back in front. Now it's taken by O'Reilly, and then back for Cowan. Bodied by Hunter Haight. Now a shot's gonna pop wide. O'Reilly may have gotten a stick up high. This puck rims up the far boards. Tapped into space, picked up by the Spirit captain Hasek. Zone. Up for Joey Willis. Looking to establish some footing here, and a shot and a save by Simpson. That's off his left shoulder. More stable footing here as they get 2 shots in on Michael Simpson, and then, as you can say, pretty decent releases on those shots. Out to the London zone. And typically after 2 big saves like that, you would hear a very loud building for their goaltender Nolan from Lalonde. Lincoln Moore down the right side. Dickinson closes him off and drops the puck back, Oliver Bond. Lincoln Moore wraps it up to the left point. PJ Forgione speeds across, sends it back into space. Nick Seaman's drawing a penalty out of Oliver Bond. Kicks back, Beck from his stomach, plays it back to Zayne Parekh. Quickly on him was McHugh. And so Owen Beck from center red. Right wing Christopoulos. Sends it around, Jackson Edward goes to the air. Parekh has McHugh in hot pursuit. And McHugh's gonna beat him back to the puck. Zayne Parekh gonna move him into the wall and have Caleb Mangoni come on for some help. Mangoni back up to the right side. Christopoulos below the goal line, chopped at by Mangoni. Sapovalov, a little more than 30 seconds gone on the power play. Sapovalov spins below the net. Mangoni, left hash mark. Owen Beck walks off the wall, takes a shot, rebound, they score! Power play goal, Mangoni, and the Spirit are back. Beck to find Caleb Mangoni, putting the puck in the back of the net. First shot by Owen Beck. I think it goes off the right skate or the shin guard. The rebound comes right to Mangoni. He's able to chop it through Michael Simpson on the blocker side. It may have been going wide. Back to the right corner. The fans take a sigh of relief. They seem to be back in it here. Spirit on Michael Misa. Up to the right point. Zayne Parekh. Gets the feet moving. Takes a shot intentionally wide. Chasing it down. Sapovalov. Stick checks from Nickel. Looks for it's free. Taken by Sim. And he jams this out to open ice. Beck and Sapovalov on the assists. Sapovalov, the drop pass for Misa. Below the goal line again, Sapovalov trying to pull it away from Cowan. Isaiah George leans into him. Michael Misa follows on for the Spirit. Puck dances up the far wall. Joey Willis can't get it free. Misa does. Jam player. So no danger. Haltonen has it smacked away by Parekh, and he's going to put side Denisio. Pried away by Cowan. Has a man going backdoor. Takes the shot blocked by Zayne Parekh. Rebound in the corner. Spinning is Cowan. Trying to put it back in front. Denisio was there. Spirit get it up to Owen Beck. Speed on the counterattack. Mangoni, the goal scorer. Down the left side, trying to cut in. Can't pull the trigger. Cowan's on him and floats it back out to start a game so far in this conference final. Henry Brustevich near side. Gazizov gets it out. Pavalev back for Hache and then for Zayne Parekh. And then a shot. That does not get deflected towards the net. The rebound clearance does, though. Gazizov closes off Hache. The puck moves up and out to Hache. Misa gets rid of the puck right before a collision with Denver Barkey and gets it back. And given for Sapovalev into the circle. Trying to move it through. Knights get in the way of that one. Julian, an outlet pass is on the backhand. And Zayne Parekh is back into the Saginaw end. Puck jammed up on him. Barkey nearly threw that in front for Gazizov. Boy, he didn't have much time. Didn't need it. Misa tries to steal from Dickinson. Barkey on it. Slips it through for Julian. And as picks himself up off the ice. I think we may have offsetting minors. And Julian is getting right in the grill of Zayne Parekh right now.
I think we got to
sit down in the box. And you saw it just at the edge of the screen. Julian comes over with a hit on Zayne Parekh, and Braden Hache comes in immediately. Julian tries to raise a shoulder by Owen Beck and Josh Bloom. Up to the right side. Beck's on his horse. Down the right side. Beck's in, shoots it high. Spirit are back in. Sapovalev, not much in the way of reinforcements, and so Bonk, and then Julian, and then Sam Dickinson for the Knights. Outlet near side, Denver Barkey. Jammed in, and Will Bishop gets the arm up. Puck picked up by Zayne Parekh in his own end. Up to Matthias Sapovalev and drop pass for Beck. Parekh back down the left side. Trying to lay it back for Sapovalev. He's hit by Bonk again. Puck is picked up by Denver Barkey. 3-on-2, they hit the line. Drop pass Dickinson. One goal already. Gives it back for Bonk. Return pass Dickinson. Fought off by Lalonde. And he's going to hang on to that one. 9:37 to go, period 1. 16 seconds left on the 4-on-4. And Zayne Parek's going to be a target for the Spirit in this game. Target for the London Knights is probably better to say. Nolan Lalonde has come back and made a couple of really big saves. And for a goaltender who saw the first two pucks get behind him into the offensive end, looking for the right way in. Misa finds it down the right side. Tries to pull the trigger. Dickinson was right there. 4-on-4 is done. Parek's pass is disrupted by Denver Barkey. Hache up for Mangoni. Back up to the left point. Hache slung across. Zayne Parekh takes a long shot. That pops off a body and high. Glove down by Henry Brustevich. Reaching after it, Gervais comes back to Parekh, takes a shot. That ricochets in. Parekh at the right point, keeps it alive to the net. Tips it, rebound chance, loose in front. Hay can't find it. He was leaned into perfectly by Isaiah George. Gervais puts it back down low off the tape of Christopoulos. Well-placed shot. But the Spirit have the momentum, and would you have guessed if you saw the first 2 minutes of this game? Beck throws it in from long range, and Simpson's going to drop it back off. Moved up for McHugh. Cowan can just get a touch in the return, but it's intercepted by Bishop. Cowan stealing. Almost gloved down by O'Reilly. Back for Sam Dickinson. Knocked down by Owen Beck. Here come the Spirit again. Bloom with room. Drops it off. Beckson shoots it a save. Simpson again. And Owen Beck is going to be shown the door. 6:50 to go in the first. We've seen some pretty good pop. Is Owen Beck going to get the only penalty here? So Beck gets the roughing minor. Or Dickinson's going to get the roughing minor. There we go. That'll clean it up a little bit more. You can see offsetting. Dickinson pops him high. Beck goes for a spin. 6:50 to go in this first period. A lot of work to do between now and then. Parekh back in his own end. Far wall for Hunter Haight. Lots of speed, gets by George, takes the shot, runs into Simpson, who made the save. Parek's going to keep the puck in. It lays flat. Near side Hache. It doesn't stay in. Hache back for Parekh. Long pass is up for Josh Bloom. 5 is Dickinson and Becker out of the box, and a long shot gets blocked on its way through. As Nickel pulls this free for the London Knights. Up for Barkey. Trying to shift around Jorian Donovan. Nickel following him into the zone. Tries to cut to the net. The stick in the way from Zayne Parekh. Beck is hit by Hall. Zayne Parekh for the goal scorer, Mangoni. Flipped it wide, too far for Christopoulos. Mangoni gets it himself. Back underneath. Christopoulos looking for the body position against McHugh. Dick side, Cowan watches. And finally comes out right to Cowan. He's going to try to turn this into something here. Weaving back onto the near side. Trying to take as much time off as possible. Mangoni comes over and cuts it as short as he can. Already the Spirit looking for some fresh legs. Mangoni fires it back in. Michael Simpson behind his net to pick it up. Gets out ahead of Willis. Into by Edward. Out of the box is Halton, and Parekh's got the puck. It's off a skate. Finds its way in front. Jammed that there. Willis got a good chance at it, and as Jorian Donovan holds it, a shot's going to skip wide. Rebound off the end wall. Hay gets it in front. Dickinson there. It's jammed out by Sema, and the Knights clear it. Traffic. In the eyes of the goaltender, taken away on Mason. As off the draw, Parekh has it. Top of the zone. Walks in. Sliding block. Kick saving a beauty from Sim. And Beck's on this from the corner, trying to jam it there to Zayne Parekh. He's hit by Sim. Owen Beck has the puck out of the corner, centering feed. Hunter Hates on it, handcuffed by Dickinson. And now on the far wall, O'Reilly's going to jam this up and out. As Parekh will have Landon Sim offensive end. Can't be won back by the Spirit. Knights will chop this up, and it'll bounce all the way back again. Jorian. And the Spirit stack the far side of the ice, or the inside of the face-off circle. Knights go out the other way. So Donovan's to retrieve. And then Parekh up to the right side. Haight trying to dart on by. Has a little bit of room. 3 Knights on him. Puck support from Owen Beck, and the pass misfired. Parekh just inside. He's hit as he gets rid of the puck. That's going to draw a penalty. Knights will touch it up. Parekh for Caleb Mangoni, and then Owen Beck on the far side as they get their first chance here. Sapovalev's pass was cut off. Deflected by Julian. Parekh gets it back for Caleb Mangoni. He spins back for Parekh again. Parekh the long shot off a body. Maybe it was Simpson. And the Knights. Parekh the regroup here. Near side Mangoni. Christopoulos again. Jammed out by Cowan. Gets it back in deep. It's going to pop over the stick of Caleb Mangoni. Oliver Bonk waves it around. Met perfectly by Sapovalev. And put back onto the stick of Bonk. And McHugh's trying to beat Parekh to it. Well-timed stick lift. Look out. Here's Cowan. Really read that pass from goaltender Simpson to Cowan. Dickinson, who scored the game's first goal. Back in to clean up here on the power play. Final 15 seconds approaching. Edward dropping it back for Gazizov. Center point, Dickinson. Holds and throws it. Near side, Edward back for Dickinson. Can't take the one-timer. Back to Edward now. In the circle. Shoots. That's off a body and wide. Here to kill off the penalty. McHugh back in, trying to find Gazizov on the give and go. Back in front, Sim. Curl and drag! What a goal by Sim! The Knights found the back of the net immediately after a power play last night, or 2 nights ago. They do it again tonight. Parekh. But Sim stays with it, follows it up, and for Loney. Looking to dart back and use Hache as a bit of a screen on Kasper Haltinen. Parekh back in, throws that off the skate of Nickel. Sim tries to get back up ice. Poke check, Haltinen can't get around Zayne Parekh. Nickel is offside. They're going to throw the weight around here and try to make it a 3-goal lead now that they've got 2. Parekh up for Mangoni. Pucks off the toe of his stick. George fires it back in. Braden Hache with close puck support. Some options. He's going to use the Zayne Parekh option. Near side for Hunter Haight. Shifts the lane. Deflected back in by Haltinen. Bonk the first man there. George gets it away and onto the tape of Parekh in the neutral zone. Will Bishop back up for Misa. Gervais gets rewarded for his work. Spirit are within 1, and Hay takes a shot blocker, saves Simpson. Rebound is swatted at by Owen Beck. McHugh back in behind his own goaltender. The surges are going to continue to go back and forth. A surge from Saginaw countered by McHugh and the Knights. Cowan tries to wave it home. Parekh tapped ahead for Josh Bloom. Near side pass. Owen Beck, long shot, pad save, rebound, and another save by Simpson on Parekh, who gets a bit of a jam. Face off, and it's Josh Bloom. Whirling around. Bloom gets loose, takes a shot. Good stick check there by Dickinson, and he wrestles the rebound away from Bloom. High kick save. Rebound now, Parekh, fluttering puck. Still a save, and another rebound. Oh, what a glove stop. And Sapovalev making a beeline for the puck to start off his shift. First pad save by Simpson. Second one, he's going to come out to cut off the rebound, and he's leaning far forward. Another one. Braden Hache. Shot off a leg. Sapovalev's going to put this one up in the air. He's going to try to wrestle for this one with Cowan. Wins the battle. Right point, Parekh. Tip shot on its way by Mangoni. Tries to close off Mangoni. Parekh, right point. Back down Sapovalev. Stumbling, but he fights through it. Top of the zone, drop pass. Hashay flutters, and now Misa in front. Mangoni spinning backhand. Sim tries to lift this one free. Into the corner, Nickel. Sim. Goes through Zayne Parekh and sends this one back in deep. McHugh on the stick of PJ Forgione. Gervais will wrestle it up ice for the Spirit. Cross-ice pass is picked up by Zayne Parekh. He's in and stops. Wanted to send it through for Haight. Nickel. Isaiah George. His pass is intercepted by Parekh. Can't hang on to it. Knight's clear. Again. Center lane drive at Sapovalov. Dropped off Christopoulos. Hesitates. Stick check by Julian. He goes wide. Christopoulos back up and takes another look at the net. Shot off a leg. Puck's not out of danger yet. Taken now by Julian. Inching down into the left corner. Centering feed. Popped into the air. Swinging the clear there by Denisio. Christopoulos now in the foot race with Dickinson. He wins that. Back for Bonk again. Denisio glances off Sapovalov and then it's taken by Willis. Fake the drop off at the top of the zone. Willis is behind the net. Put it in front off the outside of the cage. Back to center ice. Parekh being double shifted here. Stick knocked out of his hands by Gazizov. That's going to be a penalty. 7:31 here in period 2. And he's going to jam another one back. Zayne Parekh in the corner. More than halfway through this game. Spirit need 2. Beck inching down the wall. Has a pocket of space and moves back up. Gonna ride it into the circle and spin around. Zayne Parekh, near side Mangoni. Maybe had a lane, gonna still send this one through. Skate the stick back. Now Parekh the shot, that one's blocked by Cowan. Caleb Mangoni takes a hit and makes the play. Sapovalov underneath. Beck, saucered up. Parekh, back over to Beck. Takes a step to the net, shoots, saved by Simpson. Owen Beck off the wall. Throws it on through, Mangoni. Over to Parekh. Walking away. Back for Mangoni. Right circle delays. Doesn't like what he sees. Hangs onto the puck and now finds Parekh. Beck was wanting it. Mangoni has it. Takes the shot and a pass in front for Sapovalov. At Edwards' stick there. Here's Mangoni again. Right circle. Up Parekh. Swing and a miss. And it's going to come to Beck. He scores! Another fortunate break. And Owen Beck puts it in the back of the net.
Got to get that next one now. Even this thing up.
I'm sure he'll tell you he meant to do that. If you ask Owen Beck, he'll say he doesn't care because he's got his second goal in back-to-back games. And again, he's gotten the Spirit back in this game. It's a one-goal contest. And this was the hope for Sag. He's going to hammer Barkey in front. Misa gets it up to Josh Bloom and a good active stick by Bonk. Misa follows this one into the zone. Off the skate of the referee, Denisio back in the neutral zone. Tipped in by Josh Bloom. Michael Simpson there to stop it. Takes a pop off the glass. Into the air. Misa watching Dickinson. Knight's clear. Back through. Does. And gets to the puck. And has possession. And he's able to make a pass up to Donovan. Right point. Takes a shot through traffic. Bloom is drilled. Misa's on the puck. High in the zone. Cross for PJ Forgione. Shot. That one's off the post. And in the paint. Loose. And Simpson dives over. Still loose. Haight tries to chip it in. It's on the backside of the net. And Jorian Donovan lines it free in the corner. Taken into the boards. Spirit are knocking on the door right now. Josh Bloom's behind the net. Looking for a centering feed. Looking for an open patch of ice. Bonk is on him. Bloom has to go through the official. Pass handled to the point by Forgione. Pass in front. Misa tried to knock it down. Donovan kept it in the zone. Backhanded it back in. Everybody's gap. Beck wins it. Puck spins and it's settled by Zayne Parekh. Up to Mangoni. Then Parekh again behind the net, centering feed. He wanted Kristoff. Can't make heads or tails of it. Parek's going to keep it in the zone, though. Fan on the shot. Taken away, though, by O'Reilly. Knights are back in. They lift it to the right corner. Hashay and Parekh both behind the Saginaw net. And this one will be picked up by Sapovalov with 90 to go in the period. Ethan Hay up to Zayne Parekh. Near side Mangoni, and it's in. Bonk is met by Mangoni. Stumbling is Parekh at the line. Parekh up, glove down by George. Fired back in, an easy glove save by the line. He slams and throws it to Parekh. Trying the home run pass for Sapovalov. Knights read that one. Has to roll back to the neutral zone and then his own. Off the boards, Julian. And then the skate of Hashay. Played into space, Mangoni. And then up and glove down by London's Dickinson. Pass back from Edward and then the near side. Cowan stripped by Parekh, but Cowan gets it back. 50-50 puck at the Spirit line. Nobody can get in cleanly. Parkey will ramp this in. Cowan will want to change that. Here in the final 15. Hashay's on him. Parkey takes a couple of checks. They almost put this one in front. Zayne Parekh looking for an outlet. He'll just take the glass. Cowan, one more high flip. And it's over the head of Nolan Hashay. Quickly onto the stick of Hunter Haight. Charging into the right corner, dropping back for Owen Beck. Around McHugh, trying to throw it on through. Bouncing puck, partially blocked. And this one, Dickinson, met by Sapovalov. Julian, outlet for Gazizov. Jamming this one back around. London's leading scorer during the regular season with 102 points. Willis for Will Bishop. Up to space. That one fired by George into Julian, then picked up by Barkey. Weaving back, slipping this one on through. Picked up by Zayne Parekh behind the Saginaw net. A play around to the far side is reeled in by Misa. Can't get the short pass to the middle. He follows up with one for Sapovalov. Donovan for Zayne Parekh. Wanted to cool down and settle down some of the passing plays. He's made this one up for Hunter Haight, trying to knife through. Haight, a backhand shot, great save. Simpson, and Haight can't settle the rebound on a turning puck. Knights go to that you're going to see. As McHugh's got this in his own end. Willis throws a shoulder and a rolling puck. Bounces down for Cowan and Sapovalov. Down Zayne Parekh. Misa, good tap for Sapovalov. Into the zone with speed. Moved wide for Joey Willis. Down to the London goal line. O'Reilly takes over for the Knights. Back to the air again. And this one's going to drop back in behind Zayne Parekh. He's got the one that's made it interesting. Hashay, long shot, deflected off back and wide. Dickinson from the London corner is hit by Haight. Puck picked up by Beck. Looking in front of the net, delays, puts it in front. Off a London skate, Denisio. Beck by Haltonen. Puck escapes over the stick of Mangoni. Dickinson's going to take this one in for long range. Pops onto the tape of Donovan. Nickel swarming in, and Parekh is able to make the pass up to Ethan Hay. I think his stick broke on him. Hay fires it back in. Dickinson, the shoulder against Caleb Mangoni. Spirit wheel this one around. Haltonen braces against Gervais. Glove down by Hashay. Off the skate of Haltonen with Hashay down to the goal line. Sim's going to stumble high in the zone. Misa picks it up behind the net. Michael Misa closed off by Bonk. Three Knights against Misa and Sapovalov. Willis is going to sneak a change, and Sim goes off the glass and out to center. It's a foot race. Poked past Mangoni by Dickinson. Stops and throws a reverse shoulder on Mangoni. Nickel. Puck support, and then Braden Hashay takes it away for Sapovalov. Reeled in by Christopoulos. Give him a pop. And the play's going to continue. Parekh with 9 to go. Back to the corner. Hunter Haight gets it there to Owen Beck. Throws it through the seam. Parekh, right point shot. Shane Simpson, rebound is loose. It pops up to the left point in Hashay. Nickel pops against Beck. Here's Haight, moving into the slot, has Sim on him. Haight makes the pass back for Hashay. Walks it and shoots, and a save by Simpson, the rebound. Comes back up to Hashay again. Hashay, another shot, saved by Simpson from long range, no traffic in front. Josh Bloom tries to corral the rebound. Sim stands in the way. Hashay gets it again. Cross ice, reeled in by Parekh. Settles for Haight. Trying to circle some more. Parekh top of the zone. Not being given much in the high slot. Bloom can't reel it in. Doubled up on. Parekh's got the puck along the near side. Sent back in for Hunter Haight now. Takes a stick in the ribs from Nickel. This one is gloved down by Parekh. He holds it. Bounced off the wall for Haight. Sent to the net. Nicely. Zayne Parekh takes a look. Off the skates of Willis. Misa, it bounces in behind Simpson. Dickinson, two-handed whack. It's kept in by Parekh. Parekh's long shot. Deflects in the down. Another face-off, one back by Beck. Here's Parekh. Puck rolls up on him. He gets stuck with Beck. 2-on-1. Julian with Gazizov. Stick save Lalonde. No chance on the rebound for Gazizov. Got to turn this into a counterattack. Now it's Owen Beck. Speeding into the zone. Beck wide. Takes a shot. Snapped it into the boards. And Gazizov sent it out past Zayne to Dickinson. Sam Dickinson to O'Reilly. He picks this one up. Moving with Sapovalov. Back in behind the Knights net. Denisio, a long shot. That one's blocked right in front by Bonk. Taken by O'Reilly. Later Haight. Left point, Zayne Parekh. Just inside the line. Parekh walks. Shot blocked by O'Reilly, and he gets it out. O'Reilly does both. Beck from Parekh, steered back in. Parekh off the boards for Haight, and he flips it in. Does it have the steam? It does. It's an empty netter. Parekh just inside the line for Owen Beck. Into the left circle, gets it goal line. Haight trying to spin out. Backdoor Dionisio takes the shot. That one's off Simpson. And McHugh throws this into the stick of Dionisio. Gets it back. Parekh now for Owen Beck near side. Trying to walk in. Takes a shot. Blocker saved by Simpson. He had to look through Sapovalo to see that. George is going to pin this to the wall. Haight has none of that. Beck up for Zayne Parekh. Now Beck in the circle. Walks in. Shoots a rebound. It's up and over the stick of Haight. And he's knocked off the puck by George. And George takes a look at the empty net, and he's going to put it in.